you guys could please turn to Unit 3, Linear and Quadratic Equations. A linear function is a function whose graph makes a straight line. I tend to like the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, or f of x equals mx plus b, in which case m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Frequently, especially when you're dealing with real-life situations, you will not get a function that develops a perfectly straight line. As you guys can see here, this function does not follow a perfect linear relation. However, the data does exhibit a linear pattern. Okay? Scatter diagrams, as the one shown here, are used to help us see the type of relation that exists between two variables. So, some relations, if you graph it out, you can tell that there is definitely a linear relation, and other times it's going to be a nonlinear relation. Where's my cursor? There it is. A nonlinear relation. Okay? These are some other functions you guys will need to know how to do on your calculator. Go ahead and just copy them down for now. We're going to be doing this as a class. I apologize that I didn't give you guys enough space for this one. I probably should have given you guys a few extra inches. Do your best to make it all fit. Feel free to use the margins if you need to. There are two forms of a quadratic function that you guys will need to be familiar with. One is standard form and one is vertex form. Okay? Each of these can be used to find different things. If you are trying to find the vertex or the axis of symmetry, probably the vertex form is a little bit easier to use. But you can find the vertex and axis of symmetry using standard form. If you're trying to find the discriminant, or if you're trying to find the zeros, probably standard form is a little bit easier to use. In both cases, if a equals 0, the parabola opens up. If a is less than 0, did I just say equals 0? Sorry. If a is greater than 0, the parabola opens up, and if a is less than 0, the parabola opens down. Remember, quadratic formulas form a parabola. A parabola is like a U. Okay, last bit. The solutions, or zeros, are the places where the parabola hits the x-axis. If there's one solution, then the parabola just touches the x-axis. If there's two solutions, it might look like this. And if there's no solution, then the parabola does not hit the x-axis. And you know what? I should probably write no real solution. I forgot to write solution up here. Okay? There are actually complex solutions in there. Alright, and that's all for Unit 3.